Hulu were kind enough to send me over an early screening to their brand new Hulu original movie Carved, which is part of their Huluween series catalogue on their streaming platform, and this is before general release on October 21st, based on a 2018 short by Justin Harding. Once again, coming back to do this, but this time a feature. And how is this movie? Hello everyone, thank you for sparing your own time to check out my thoughts on Carved. I am going to keep this spoiler free, so you don't have to worry about being spoiled before you go into the big picture. So Carved is a one where I was sent this by Hulu. I saw the poster and I was like, wow, this looks really cool. I didn't know it was based on a short, but after I watched the movie, I did go and actually watch the short. It's on YouTube or on Hulu, and it's only 6 minutes long, so pretty quick and easy to get through. Now, this story here, it's based around a reenactment village of a lot of playwrights and theatre students, etc. Anyway, they are put on this show at Craven Hill. I think it's called Craven Hill anyway, this reenactment village. And when they're there, they become a group of survivors when there is a vengeful pumpkin out for blood. What was really cool about this is very recently on the channel I actually reviewed Mr. Crockett, which was sent by Hulu, starring Elvis Nolasco, who also makes an appearance here. But not just him, we've also got some familiar faces everyone will have seen, for example like DJ Qualls, who I know as Kyle from Road Trip back in the day. Then you've also got Peyton Lee, who plays Kira, and you've got Wyatt Lindler, who plays Trevor, and those two are brother and sister, who they mainly focus on here, except from Corey Fogelmanis, who plays Cody. So I'd say mainly those three you focus on. But how is this movie overall? Is it actually worth your time? Well, it clocks in at around 90 minutes, 92 minutes or so, so it's not exactly a really long movie to sit through. There's a lot here that I did like that include the practical effects and the puppetry work and the makeup and special effects. I think they are all done really well, especially given that this would be a lower budget feature, and they do what they can to make this work and make it believable that this pumpkin is going to be out for revenge. And in that aspect, I can only commend and praise the filmmaking, because you can tell it was a passion project. You can tell they did what they could to really give just an entertaining movie to the best that they could. This movie does hone its craft is there is some CGI, and of course it's not amazing CGI, but of course when you're talking about a vengeful pumpkin, I mean, there's only so much you can do where it's actual puppeteering work, where they might have to actually use special effects in CG, and I think parts of those work well. However, there is a lot to this that I feel should have been a little bit shorter in runtime. Because, for example, you know, in these kind of movies, there's always going to be characters introduced just to be fodder for the villain, the enemy, the creature, whatever. That is absolutely the case here. That's not really a spoiler. I mean, that's probably a given at this point in time. In terms of the performances, okay, let's touch on those very quickly. So, I think the performances all around are cheesy cookie cutter performances. No one here is amazing. No one's given like top-notch Oscar worthy performances when it comes to Carved, but they're not exactly asked to do that, and that's okay, because that's what this movie needed and that's what it served its purpose as. Is there a cheesy corny love story in the mix? Yeah, absolutely. Does it work? Well, it's not one that I cared about anyway, but maybe you might. The main three people that we focus on is Kira, Trevor and Cody, and those three characters definitely get the most character development out of anyone. But then, except from the movie focusing on those characters for a lot and making you really care in them, believable, and making you want to root for them, they give us so many other characters that, again, are just there for fodder or just there as filler, and you just don't care about them. And I feel like this is where Carved really fails in being a really great movie, because at the helm of it, when you hear about a vengeful pumpkin, you think, right, this is going to be a great, fun time. And yeah, as I say, the practical effects and the kills are great. They're gory, they're gruesome. It's almost like you took a page out of Art the Clown's book at times. And I was like, right, I'm absolutely on board. But then when you've got cringy dialogue, when you've got actors here, not exactly asked to do a lot, but too many characters and actors here just to be on the screen for a little while and maybe get killed off. It's redundant, because in a slasher movie or a vengeful creature movie, whatever, you still want to root for a character and you want to be able to follow this on the journey and follow them to try get away and try get to safety. But when you ultimately don't care and you just rather just see them get killed by this pumpkin, it makes this movie's runtime and pacing feel a little bit sluggish. Even at 92 minutes or so, I felt at times this could have been chopped down to at least 80 minutes. And I think if it did, and maybe cut a few characters out and give us more development on the actual characters at play, I feel like you would have had a stronger and better script, a stronger feature, and also one that I think maybe would have turned people to make this into like an annual Halloween watching event. My overall score for Carved would be 2 pumpkins out of 5. Have you guys seen Carved? Are you going to check it out? Is this one on your radar, or is it going to be one that you skip? Let me know down below in the comment section as well. If you don't know about my Patreon, yes, I do have a Patreon. It's only £2 per month to join. The links down below in the description box, and big thanks to all these awesome legends who support Patreon. In the meantime, if you haven't seen these reviews of mine, which includes Mr. Crockett starring Elvis Nolasco, hey, check out that video, have a bit of a deep dive. Till next time, I'll see you guys. I'll be seeing you later.